yoga blend lattes. I actually really used to love yoga lattes, just to help release off a little bit, but with some strength in there too. A little bit of strength, not too overloading though. So at any time that you need to, just taking those pause moments, resetting yourself. A few of you've sort of said that your lower backs are a little bit tight, and I think that's probably a bit consistent with that extended walking, running, or that bit more higher end HIIT style of movements we're all doing. So finding your way to the back of your mat, you're going to come into a roll down, so classic roll down. So make sure the hips are squared off above those heels first. Press through the heels and just lengthen up through that spine. Taking a deep breath in, chin comes to chest and curling it down. Curl down, 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 down. Hands come all the way down. Let your hands just walk out here, all the way up. Come into a plank point. Inhale for a breath. Exhale. Push away through the heels. Push up through those arms and that chest bone's up and away. Inhale for a breath. Exhale. And if you're up for it, you're going to come into a shoulder tap and tap. Come back into that plank point. Then you're going to walk those back feet in. Walking them in. Let the crown of the head fold forward. Inhale for a breath. Exhale. Coming up nice and tall. Inhale for a breath here. Exhale. Keep that length through the crown. Fingers away, heels away. Chin comes to the chest again. Curling it down. All the way down. Plant the hands. Walk those feet back now into that plank position again. Holding here. Lengthen out through the crown of the head. Pushing away through the heels, so really flexed in those ankles. Engage those glutes, that chest bone's up and away. Inhale for a breath. Exhale. Come up to the tap. Tap. Trying to keep those hips parallel in those taps. Pipe the hips up and walking the hands back. Come forward into that forward fold. Crown of the head's down. Inhale for a breath. Exhale, curling it up. Rolling out through the shoulders. Lengthen up again. So we're going to do a couple of rounds of this. Chin comes to chest. Curl it down. Crown of the head down first. Let yourself just hang for a second. Inhale. On that exhale, walk the hands out into that plank. Align those shoulders over those wrists. Push those heels out long, engaging in that core. Keep the pelvis nice and still. Take a tap. Tap. Walk the feet forward. Bending forward, crown of the head's down. Lengthen through those hamstrings. Inhale for a breath. Exhale. Curling up. Rolling out in the shoulders. Chin comes to chest. Curling it down. Planting the hands. Step it back into the plank. Shoulders are over the wrists. Inhale for a breath. Exhale. Tap. Tap. Hiking the hips. Walking them back. One more round here. Crown the head drops down. Curling it up. Roll out the shoulders. Chin comes to the chest. Curl it down. Walk it out to that plank. Holding in that plank position, bringing the left leg forward. Plant that right hand down. Push that back leg out and away. Keep those hips squared, lifting that core. Take that opposite hand now, up, rotate through the spine. Inhale for a breath here, exhale. Bring the fingertips now through, as if you're threading the needle. Bring it up and open. Inhale for a breath, exhale. Bring it through and open. Inhale, exhale, and opening. Inhale, exhale. Two more here. Keep that back leg up and long. Push away through that heel. Inhale, exhale. Bring that hand down. Drop the back knee down. And then just come up tall. Bring those hands forward. Shoulders are back and down. Push forward slightly, particularly if you're a bit tight in those hip flexors to allow that opening. Engage in that core. Now take that back hand back, keep that hand forward. Rotate through those shoulders, open up the chest, try and keep the hips forward, bring it back to center. So shoulders are back and down, try not to let them be here. Open up, and back to center. Open up, and back to center. 2 more here. Inhale, exhale. Last one here. Open up. Come through the center. Pop the hands down. Push back into that plank position. Holding here. Take those taps. Tap, tap. Jump that opposite foot forward. Inhale for a breath here. Exhale. You're going to open up. Other way. Sorry guys, wrong foot. Open up and take it back down. Through, thread the needle. Inhale, exhale, open up, rotate through that middle back and through. Open. Push away through that heel, keep that back leg up long and open. Up and open. 2 more like this. Take it up, open up in that chest, keep that back leg long, press away in that heel, rotate through. Take it up and open, lengthen through the fingers, bring that hand down, drop that back knee down, sitting up tall, pushing forward a little bit, open up in that hip flexor, align those hips nice and square, engaging in that core, bring those arms forward, shoulders are back and down, now open to that forward leg, bring it through, and open, bring it through, shoulders are back and down, push forward, allow that opening in the hip flexor, twisting through the side waist, open in the chest, 4, 3, 2, last one here. Hands come down, toes tuck under, step it back into the plank, inhale for a breath, exhale, pike up with the hips, rolling it back into that down dog position, push away in those hands and just step it out. Inhale, exhale. See if you can get those heels down to the ground, lengthen out through that hamstring calf stretch. Inhale, exhale, keep those hips high, then start to walk those hands back. Coming into that forward fold and rolling it up, rolling out through the shoulders. So watching here, we're going to work through a little bit of a flow, which we're going to move through 2 to 3 times depending on how we're going. So you're going to roll down, chin comes to chest, curling it down. Walk it out to that plank. Now if you need to, you can drop it down to your knees here, find that plank position. Now nice, slow and controlled lowering in a press. 3, 2, 1. Take it all the way down. Untuck the toes, push the toes away. Keep the hands by the side, by your chest, nipple line. Lift up through the head and neck. Take it back down. Tuck the toes under. You can either keep the knees down here to press up to the plank position, or just coming up into that press position. You're going to jump that left foot forward. Swing that back foot back. We're going to come up into a warrior 1 position. So up tall, bend in the front leg, slight angle in the back foot, come through, opening. Inhale for a breath, exhale. Inhale, exhale, lean into it. Tuck that back hand back, reach up tall. Inhale for a breath, stretch through that side waist, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Bring it forward to the elbow, reach it out long. Open up in that chest, so try not to let yourself drop down to the side here. Open up, stretching through. Inhale for a breath, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Coming up tall, bringing the arms to tees. Swinging those feet around. Bring the hands to the heart. Coming forward into a forward fold. Push those seat bones back away. Lengthen out through that crown of the head. Lifting up in that navel. Let yourself come forward. See if you can get the crown of the head down. It's your little triangle that you're making your hands. Inhale here. Exhale. Push up with your fingertips. Lengthen through the spine. Crown of the head pulls away. Lifting in that core. Inhale for a breath. Exhale. Bring it down. Pushing it up tall. Lengthen out through the crown of the head. And down. On that next one, bringing it all the way up, bend in the knees slightly, bring yourself up to standing. Swivel to the back of the mat, both feet facing the same way. Just making sure you've got your feet hip width apart here. So from here, you're going to come forward, hands down by the side, shooting, engage in that core, glutes are on, quads are on. Come forward into a balance point, pressing that weight through that heel, make sure that knee's in line with that middle toe. Then you're going to stretch forward. Inhale, bring it through. If you need to put your foot down, you can. Take it back for 5. Lengthen, engaging that core. Try and keep those hips parallel to the floor. Bring the knee up. Press through the heel, engaging the core as you transition through. Lengthen out through the fingertips and out through the toe. 2 more here. Last one. Lengthen out long. Toes back behind. Then you're going to drop that foot, swinging it round, squatting it down into that sumo squat position. Tuck that tailbone. You're going to come into 5 pulses. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up, take it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up. Swing those feet around, making sure those feet are in line. Hip width distance, coming forward onto that front foot, extending out, bring that knee through, pressing through the heel, engaging through the core, ribs to hips are connecting, controlled slow movement. Extend out the fingers and out the toe. Bring it through, 4, 4. 3. 2. Last one here. Take that foot back. Hands come down, coming into that plank position. Pike it up here. Hips come up into that downward dog. Walking those hands back. Forward fold, crown of the hips down, curling it up. You're going to come through another rotation here. So chin comes to chest, curling it down. Walk it out into the plank position. Align those shoulders over those wrists. Push away through the heels, down to the knees if that's where you're at. And slowly lowering. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands stay beside. Feet untucked. Lift up. Inhale for a breath. Exhale. Bring it down. Tuck those toes under. And pressing up. Inhale for a breath. Exhale. Jump that opposite foot forward. So I'm going to have my back to you now. Inhale for a breath. Exhale. Bring it up into that warrior 1 position. Slight angle to the back foot. Bending forward. Inhale for a breath here. Drop those shoulders back and down. Keep that core connection here. Take that hand up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring that hand up and through. Reaching through. Keep that chest open. Try not to let it roll forward. Open and stretch and rotate in that back. Leaning it forward. Inhale for a breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it back up. Squaring those feet off. Hinging at the hip. Weight through the heels. Engaging that core. Hands come to heart. Tipping forward. Bring the hands down into the triangle in front. Crown of the head comes down. Inhale for a breath here. Exhale. Inhale for a breath. Exhale. Pushing up with your fingers. Lengthen out through that crown of the head. Engage in that core. Try and get that lengthen through that spine. Inhale. Exhale. Come down. Inhale here. Exhale. Come up. Nice work. Last one. Awesome. Bending in the knees, seat bones are back, coming up tall, swinging round to the front of the mat, engaging in that core again, hands down by your side, ribs to hips connect, shoulders are back and down. Take that weight forward onto that front leg, making sure that knees align with the toes, coming up forward, extend out through the fingers, extend out through the toes. Bring that knee through for 5, 4, nice work. 3, 2, last one here. Take that foot back behind, swing it round to the center, feet are forward. You're going to come into those squat pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. So keep that length in that spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up. 2 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Take it down. Swinging it round to the back of the mat, aligning those feet, making sure your hip width apart, set that stance first. Knees rock it forward, engage in that glute, press through that heel, core is active and on, take the arms forward, lift the back leg back, bringing it through for 5. Control, keep the hips squared off if you can. 2 more here. Inhale, exhale. Keep that deep mental connection to movement. Last one. Take that foot back, swing it around to the front of your mat, bringing those hands down, back into that plank position. Pike the hips up, walking those hands back. Crown of the head comes down, curling it all the way up. 1 more rotation on each side here. So you should know the movement pattern now. So really try and be active and present in your flow. So chin comes to chest, curl it down, really articulate vertebrae by vertebrae. So use that core to curl down. Walk those hands out into that plank position. Challenge yourself here. If you're down, being down on your knees, come up. See how far you can get down. Push the heels away. Engage the core. Glutes are on. Glue the inner thighs together. Then slowly come down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Untuck the toes. Lift the navel off the ground. Engage the glutes. Keep the hands beside you, but don't press through them. Try and get the nipple line off the mat. Using that lower back. Extend out through the crown of the head. Not a high lift here. Take it down. You're going to do 1 more here. So lift up. Lengthen out through the crown of the head. Lengthen out through the toes. Lift the navel off the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Toes tuck under, knees are down if you need to. Press up to the plank. Inhale for a breath here. Exhale. Jump that left foot forward. Rotate that right foot through. Bringing it up. Lengthen out. Shoulders are back and down. Slight angle on that back foot. Into a warrior 1. Inhale for a breath. Exhale. Drop those shoulders away from those ears. Inhale. Exhale. Lean it forward, extend it out and through. Inhale for a breath here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it up. Hand to the back. Extend out behind. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it up tall. Swing those feet forward. Hands come to heart. Hitch the hips back. Make sure the feet are facing forward. Come forward into a forward fold. Hands come down into a triangle diamond to the ground. Now your crown of the head's going to come down as if it's going to meet it. Inhale for a breath here. Exhale. Fingers into a tripod. Push up Lengthen out through that spine. So lift up in the chest, lift up in the core, lengthen through the spine. Push your seat bones back a little bit more if you need to. Inhale, exhale, take it back down. One more here. Push it up tall, lengthen out through the spine. Inhale, exhale. Walking your hands around now to your right foot, to the back of the mat. Swinging those feet around. Then you're going to come up. Hands down by the side, shoulders are back and down. That core is active, glutes are on, legs are on. Lean forward, transfer that weight to that front foot. Come through that reach, bending in through the balance. Lifting that leg up, press that weight heavy through the heel, transition through. 4, 4. 3. Try and keep those hips parallel. 2. Last one here. Lengthen out behind. Bringing it around, twisting it straight through that other side. Lining those feet, shoulders are back and down. Transfer that weight forward. Lengthen out through. Heels, toes behind. Hips are squared. Bringing it through. 4, 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one there, reach it out behind, toes come down, hands come down into that plank position. Hold here, engaging that core, push the heels away. Now pipe those hips up and walk those hands back. Coming through, folding forward, crown of the heads down, using that core to curl, stack, vertebrae by vertebrae. Hips are squared, ribs, crown of the head lengthens. Last rotation. Inhale, exhale, chin comes to chest, curling it down. Folding forward. Walk those hands out. You rear the knees down, and you're going to challenge yourself into that high plank position. Chest bone to ceiling. Glue the legs together. Push the heels away. Slowly lowering for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Untuck the toes. Lift the navel off the ground. Thighs are to the mat. Inhale, exhale. Lift that chest off the mat. Keep that activation in the glutes and the lower abdominal back. Take it down. Inhale, exhale. Lifting that chest off. But keep the length through the top of the crown of the head, so no flexing in the neck. Keep the chin, eye gaze down. Inhale, exhale, take it down. Tuck the toes under or knees down, wherever you're at. Pressing through the palms of the hands, coming up into that high plank. Bringing that right leg through. Rotate the back foot on the angle. Come up nice and tall into that warrior one position. Shoulders are back and down. Try and keep those traps away from those ears. Inhale for a breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take the back hand back. Reach it up tall to the sky. Inhale for a breath. Exhale. Bring that hand forward. Lean it forward, but open that chest to the side. Try to not let that chest rotate down to the ground. Inhale for a breath here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it up and through. Arms come up tall. Swing the feet around. Hands come to the heart. Flexing at the hips. Push those hips back. Hands come down. Crown of the head comes down. Inhale for a breath. Exhale. Fingers to tripods. Push up tall. Lift up in that navel. Chest bones up and away. Lengthen through the crown of the head, but keep that eye gaze and chin pointing to the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Fold it forward. Inhale. Exhale. Lifting it up here. Inhale. Exhale. Rotating around. Transfer that weight forward, so sitting up tall. Knees in line with the toes. Activate through that glute. That quad's on. Core's active. Hips are squared off. Bring the arms forward. Lift that back leg out long. Bring it through and up. Lengthen out nice and long. Keep that parallel position. Press through the leg. Activate through that inner thigh. Depth in that core's activation to keep that balance. 3 more here. Last one. Take it through, drop that foot back, Swing it round to the other side. Holding through here, leaning forward, transfer that weight forward, reaching through, bringing that leg through. Inhale, exhale. 4, 4. 3. 1 more here. Nice control, pressing through the heel. Take that leg back, dropping it down, finding that plank position. Now you're either going to stay here in a high plank position, or you can take it down to the elbows, and we're going to hold here for 30 seconds. So pressing through the heels, chest bones up to the sky or to your ceiling, engaging the navel, ribs to hips connect, and taking a deep breath in through the side of the rib cage and blow away. Shoulders are back and down, but chest bones up. Inhale, exhale. If you need to come down to your knees, you can come down to your knees. Inhale, exhale. You've only got 15 seconds to go. You can do this. Engage in the core, push away through the heels. Activate through those bottom cheeks. Inner thighs are glued together. Ribs to hips is connecting. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees come down. Hands come out to the side of the mat. Knees come out to the side of the mat. Pushing back through the seat bones. Active in the arms. Try to get those seat bones down to the heels. Walk your hands back if you need to. Aim is more to get the seat bone down to the heel rather than the extension through the arm. So pressing through. Inhale for a breath here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Walk it round to the side. Pushing through that side to stretch through that sacral plane. Inhale. Exhale. Push those heels down. Try and get them nice and heavy to the heels. Your bottom cheeks to the heels. Walk it round through the other way. Inhale. Exhale. Bringing it back through that center plane. Coming into a seated or kneeling position, whichever is going to work for you today. Hands come apart. Take a deep breath in and blow away. Deep breath in and blow away. Thank you all. Hope you feel a little bit more lengthened and stretched.